So just got finished watching Friday Night Smackdown. Seeing a lot of opinions about the end of the show. I'm only here to talk about the last match, which was Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. And the result was Drew McIntyre came out on top of the Three Stages of Hell match and became the new WWE Champion. I think this was the right move to make for WWE. I think they needed a switch up, and I think it was time for Drew to get that big win and get back on top and be champion again. Cody's great. Cody's been an okay champion, but he hasn't been doing much with the championship. I feel like Cody's a much better chaser of the title than an actual holder of the title. He won the title back from John Cena at SummerSlam, and his title's been a little bit stale ever since then. There's not been much going on with the WWE Championship. So this feud breathed a little bit of life into it, and now we have Drew as champion, and I think that was the right way to go. I don't know how long they're going to keep him champion, but it was definitely a good choice. Drew won the WWE Championship for the first time back in 2020 when he won it during COVID, and he kind of got cheated then because it was during COVID. COVID struck. He was at WrestleMania at the Performance Center where he won the title from Brock Lesnar, so he had no audience. His big moment of becoming champion, of defeating Lesnar, which was a big deal, was minimized because of the circumstances. However, he was a good WWE champion, and he was a babyface champion at the time. He was a good champion who carried the company through the pandemic era. He lost the title to Randy, got it back, so 2 reigns during that period. Then he lost the title when he got screwed by The Miz, and then it went to Bobby Lashley, and then I was shocked that year when he fought Bobby Lashley at Mania, and Bobby ended up coming out with the win. Bobby deserved it too. He had a good reign, but Drew has not really had much of a chance to get back to the title since then. Sure, he's had title matches with Roman and others along the way, but I mean, he won the World Championship from Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40, but he lost it moments later to Damian Priest. So, they've done this too. They've been kind of keeping him out of the title, away from the title for a period. He's through this entire time period, he's proven that he's a strong contender, capable of being a top player at all times, capable of being the contender, and capable of being the champion. So I think it's time that they gave the title back to Drew. Let's see what he can do with it. Let's breathe some new life. Send Cody chasing back after it. Cody, like I said, in my opinion, just like his father, he's a very good title chaser, and the chase is actually more important than the actual reign itself. So he had a 1-year title reign from 40 to 41. In that time, I think he had 9 title defenses, they said. So, not that spectacular. I mean, they just don't put the title on the line as much as they used to. So that's just the trend we're seeing nowadays. But his first, 1-year title reign was a little bit lackluster. They didn't give him the best stories, the best creative during that time. Not his fault. He tried. He did his best, and he did a good job as champion. But they just didn't give him the best feuds, the best creative as a champion. So he did the best with what he could, and he carried the company well. But I think losing the title to John Cena was the right call. He got it back from John Cena, and again we went stale. So now Cody dropped the title in the Three Stages of Hell match. We had the 3 stages. Drew cheated to win the first pinfall, which was just a regular match. In the second stipulation, the street fight, Cody got the second pinfall, putting Drew through the announce table. And then due to the interference in the final match, Drew escaped the cage and became WWE champion. I want to see what happens from here. I want to see what they're going to do next. I want to see if this is going to breathe some life into this championship and really make it intense, make it something that we want to see what's going to happen. We want to know what's going to happen at Saturday night's main event to name a number 1 contender. We want to know what's going to happen at the Royal Rumble. Who's Drew going to face and defend the title at Royal Rumble? We want to know who's going to win the Royal Rumble. We want to know who's going to go on to Mania. We want to know, is Drew even going to keep the championship till Mania, or are we going to have the championship swap around a few times? I think that's what we need. I think we need perhaps to have a couple of title switches. We don't need every title reign to be 6 months, a year, all these, we don't need long title reigns every reign. They used to do a little bit different. It's gone through stages, and right now they're going through this period where they want to, have these champions have these big, long title reigns, and I think maybe it's a time we need to move away from that a little bit and have different people rise up the card, different people hold that title to show that, the title is something that we have multiple people who can rise up, can carry the company, can do this, can be the face, can be the champion, even if not for the longest reign. Again, you want your people. I never really want to see someone do a Roman reign again. I don't want to see a Roman Reigns, near 4-year title reign. It got to be too much in the modern era. Anyway, just got a little off track there, but I'm just focusing on tonight. Drew won. I think Drew winning was the right choice, and I want to see where WWE goes next.